Okay, everyone, this is the assignment 3, solving one-step equations by adding or subtracting, video review. So make sure that you have your notebook, paper, and pencil ready to copy down each one of these problems. So go ahead and pause it if you have to go get paper and then come back. All right, so let's do this first problem, number 1. I'm going to cross out this 6 here. We know the answer is 6, but just so it doesn't get in the way. Always first, line of separation. So we want to get n by itself. So we want this n to come down here by itself. So that means the n's are on this side. That means I got to move the numbers over to this side. So that means I got to move this 8 over. If I cross out the 8 and it becomes negative 8. 14 minus 8. Simple enough. 6. Right? You guys know all the rules. Simple, simple, simple. So we know the answer is 35. So we say equal. This b is the variable now. So this b comes down on the left side. So that means I got to move this 40 over. And it becomes minus 40. So 75 minus 40 is 35. Just like that. It's the first two, right? You're thinking to yourself, is it this easy? Yeah, it's not necessarily easy, but if you know what you're doing, I guess it's easy, right? Riding a bike was hard in the beginning, but if you know how to ride a bike now, it's not difficult, right? So the answer is negative 5 here, but let's move down. Now this one's a little different because look, this time the variable's on the right side. So the n comes down there like that. So that means the numbers are going to be here on this side. So I got to move this minus 21 over to the left side and it becomes plus 21. So a negative 26 and a positive 21 are not the same signs. So I subtract them. 26 minus 21 is 5. And it's a negative 5 because 26 is bigger and 26 is a negative. That means the answer is going to be negative as well. Right? Okay. Same steps. Same steps. Right? This is going to be negative 17, so we know that. So I'm going to bring my line of separation down, my equal. My a is on the left, so it's going to come down on the left. And that means this minus 49 is going to go over to the right. And these are not the same sign, so I subtract. 66 minus 49 is 17. Negative 17 because 66 is bigger and 66 is a negative, right? So this is the show. This is the kind of work that I want to see in your notebook or in your paper photo that you're going to submit for this assignment to get full credit. All right. So let's change colors here. So this is an equal here. I know that's a little blurry, but that's an equal. So we remember that. I'm going to cross out negative 10, and I'm going to bring my line of separation. Remember, whenever we see a minus like this, we change it to a plus. And I'm going to change that to a plus because I don't like to have minus minus. So my m is going to come straight down there. So it's going to be on the right side. That means my numbers have to go to the left. So that plus 14 is going to be minus 14. So that's a positive 4 to negative 14 are different signs. So 14 minus 4 is 10. And it's a negative 10 because 14 is bigger and 14 is a negative. Right? So we're going along here. So again, let's make this equal sign clear here, like that. I know it's negative 40, so I'm going to draw my line of separation. Again, I have these double negatives here, so I'm going to change them to plus to make my life easier here. So this x comes down there on the left side. So that means I got to move over plus 48 to the right side. A positive 48, a positive 8, and negative 48 are not the same sign, so I'll subtract. 48 minus 8 is 40, and a negative 40 because 48 is bigger and 48 is a negative. Right? So it's been 5 minutes and we're already halfway through the assignment. Right? Yes. Yes. Right? This is how, again, I'm not going to say easy, but this is how you're able to get through these assignments if you know exactly what you're doing, right? So this is why we're practicing. So let's keep moving here. So again, this is the equal sign, right? I know my answer is going to be 24, but it doesn't matter that I have the answer. So you have to show work. So this B is going to come down here on the left. So B, that means I have to move this 20 over to the right, minus 20. And this is easy enough, right? 44 minus 20 is 24. There you go. That's number 7. Number 8. Again, let me draw my equal sign here to make it clear. Cross out my negative 44. I'm going to draw my line of separation. My x, my variables this time is on the right side. That was weird. So my x comes down just like that. That means my negative 5 is going to come over as plus 5. So these two are not the same sign, so I have to subtract them. 49 minus 5 is 44. And it's a negative 44 because 49 is bigger and 49 is a negative. And I need to use that. Okay. So, number 9. New line, new color, right? What haven't I used it? It's brown. All right, so again, here's the equal sign. So let's cross out 14, draw our line of separation, equal sign. So my V is what's going to come down. So remember again, when I have a double negative, negative make plus. So I got to move this 8 over to the left side and make it minus 8. And now 22 minus 8 is 14. And it's a positive 14 because 22 is bigger and 22 is a positive. Number 10. All right, let's do our equal sign. Oops. What did I do? What did I do? All right. 20. Line of separation. We know our x comes down on the left. That means my numbers have to go to the right. So I cross out 14, plus 14, and I make minus 14. All right. 34 minus 14 is 20. Come on. 20. Technical difficulties, glitches, right? There's number 10. Almost done, guys. Look at this. We've gone through 10 problems in under 9 minutes. 1 minute per problem. That's pretty good. Let's do the last two. Let's pick a different color. Let's go with, what haven't I picked yet? Let's see. So pink, or I haven't picked blue. Okay, let's pick blue. Dodger blue. So equal sign. I cross out my answer. Line of separation, equal sign. My K is on the right, so my K comes down just like that. That means my numbers have to go to the left, so plus 34 cancels and becomes minus 34. 55 minus 34 is 21. So 21 equals K, or K equals 21, right? Same thing. Finally, last number here. So let's cross out negative 16, and let's write this equal sign here, and let's draw. So this one's a little different. I'm glad that this one was the last one. What invisible number here is in front of this x here? Right? It's a 1. Now, I'm drawing that 1 here because, look, there's a minus sign in front of that x. So that means negative 1. So we have to do one more step on this one. So first I'm going to cross over. I'm going to bring over 39. That doesn't change. So 55 minus 39 is 16. But see, x is not by itself. X is with negative 1. So I have a negative 1x here, just like that. And if we remember, negative 1x means negative 1 times x. And the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So I'm going to cross out negative 1 here on the left, and it's going to divide by negative 1. I'm sorry, negative 1 on the right, divide by negative 1 on the left. So, as we remembered, positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 16 divided by 1 is 16. And now our x can come down by itself, just like that. And there we go. That is our number 12. So there are all our answers. So again, remember, to receive full credit, you need to show the work for each one of these problems. If you need to write them down, if I'm going too fast, pause it, rewind. It's a great thing about having the video is you can go at your own pace. All right, and this was video review for assignment 3.